Ryan Little.
Brother, heck yeah!
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. I'm Ryan, and we've got my boy Cody on the channel. Introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? My name's Cody Witherspoon. I'm the driver of the Trackstar Drifting. I'm going to be talking today about a few of the misconceptions about starting to learn how to drift. Hopefully you can save some people a few dollars here and there, maybe a piece of their soul.
Yep.
But, hopefully some people can learn from my mistakes.
Yep, so this is version 3 of the drift stang. So he's had a lot of experience and knows what to look out for. So if you're wanting to get into drifting, we just want to show you that it's absolutely possible, but there's certain things that you need to get past so you can get on the right path. All right, so we're starting off with our very first misconception. Go ahead, Cody, let the people know.
So big misconception is that it's going to take you like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to build a drift car and to get into drifting. In my experience, that's just not the case. If you're like passionate enough about it, you can buy a 350Z for like $2,000 or even less sometimes. My Mustang cost me $4,000. It's an S197, 4.6 liter with a 5-speed.
Yep.
And like, it's got a ton of miles on it, but like, it's a drift car.
Exactly.
It's okay. It's all right to find a simple car that is stock enough and works good and just make it sustainable for you, and you don't have to throw thousands of dollars at it for maintenance or upkeep or what have you. It just becomes overwhelming for a lot of people that...
Yeah. So what are some chassis that you would kind of, obviously we talked about the 350Z.
Yeah, I hate them, but man, 350Zs are just cheap. I mean, we had a dude bring in a 350Z that he bought for $1,700 because it was overheating. Had like 170,000 miles on it, and he wanted to take it, go drifting, learn how to drift in it. And he wanted us to make it stop overheating and just, check it over.
Yep.
Dude, I put a gallon of water in that thing, changed the fan fuse, and then beat the crap out of it for like 30 minutes straight.
Yeah.
And it was fine. $1,700.
$1,700. You can't beat that.
I bought my car for $4,000. It's an S197 GT. Those can be had for like $3,500 to $5,000 in a decent driftable condition. Just throw a couple things at it.
Yep. The Miata.
Miatas are great.
Little low on power, a little twitchy.
Yeah, but if you want to work for it, then go for it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say 240s anymore. They've just become such a niche thing, and it's
so expensive to
the
finding
the real man for 240s. It's for all you 240 people out there, RIP to your pockets.
Cody, when he first got into drifting, he made a few mistakes, but that's why we're here talking to you, so you don't make the same mistakes. You want to show the boys the past, Cody?
Yeah, so my first drift car, I was very young and naive, and I thought 240 SXs were the coolest things, and so I had to have one. And of course, I went out and I bought this nice painted, kitted, 3-piece wheels.
Yeah,
fully built SR, and I thought I was just the hottest thing.
Yeah.
And maybe like 6 months later, and it was just like completely beer canned.
Yeah.
Doing like 14 or some odd events in its first year, and I was like, this is my learner drift car. I'm going to have so much fun. I just spent a ton of money and had a lot of pieces of my soul taken away from me that year, but I learned a lot of lessons and figured out the right way to do things, and
so that's our big point. Don't be the hot boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay.
Even the guy back here, our boy Colton, he tried to be the hot boy and ended up having to backtrack, and now he had to buy a car that, hey, it's ready to drift and learn. Ish, yeah.
But yeah, like, it's okay to have a haggard and like beat to crap car as your learner car. Like, you're gonna get made fun of either way. Like, just
rep wheels are okay.
Yeah,
it is perfectly fine.
That's fine too. Like, you're gonna smash these things.
You're gonna smash these things.
They're gonna everything is expendable in drifting. Like, unfortunately, even the cars. Like,
yeah. So let's go ahead and lead in to our next big thing, and that is sustainability. Yeah. And this is a big point.
So like I say with the used tires things, like, I run Kendas because they make drifting affordable to me.
Yeah.
I can spend $400 on tires in a weekend and get 100 laps in a weekend.
It's about seat time.
Yeah, that's good for me. That's plenty for me.
You're sore after.
There's guys out there that are spending double, triple, quadruple what I'm spending and getting less seat time.
100%. And so when we talk about sustainability, what we mean is that, hey, when you buy your drift car, can you keep that drift car maintained, the maintenance, tires, everything?
I mean, the goal is to do this for a long time.
Yep.
Like, you want to be able to enjoy this sport for as long as you can. And unless you're in a really financially good spot to
just throw money,
20 tires a weekend, or a barrel of fuel, or to run a $100,000 race car, like, that's just not in most people's budget.
Yeah, it's not. So sustainability, getting to a chassis that you can maintain, it's really, really important. Also, I think when we talk about sustainability, it's all about your life situation. Okay, but also it's about your knowledge. So even if you have the financial means to be able to go out and do that, it doesn't mean that you should.
Yeah, and I would say this to people that are just coming into it. If you go out to a grassroots event, don't be afraid to go up and ask people questions. Like, you see people hopping out of their car with a race helmet, and you obviously know that's the driver. Like, obviously wait to the right time, but like, go up to them and see what's up. Ask them about it, like, see from their first-hand experiences, and then go off of that.
And I think we talked on this a little bit in a previous video, but the drifting community is so awesome that it makes it 1,000 times better. And so you can go ask questions, and believe it or not, people are going to entertain you. They're going to show you.
Everyone. We always love seeing more interest in the sport expanding. Like, seeing new people, we love that.
Yep.
Just more people to run into for us.
Exactly. So moving on to our last misconception, what is it?
So everyone, including myself, thinks that you can go out and do super great your first time, and 99.9% of the time that's just not the case. Like, everyone, once you start getting these cars sideways at like 60, 90 miles an hour, it's just like sensory overload for people who've never done it before, and it's just something you need to get used to. And it's going to take some time. It'll take doing it a few times, but don't let that deter you. Just keep at it. You'll get it. Not everyone just goes out and is able to rip third gear sweepers.
Yep, their very first time around.
Like, it's just not a thing.
So what our thing is, like, after you spend all that money getting your car ready and to go, and you go out to start drifting, don't get frustrated.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Start off around a cone, then transitions around a figure eight, baby steps along the process.
I tell people, do first gear donuts, then do second gear donuts, then do first gear figure eights, then do second gear figure eights. Once you're good with all those, start adding in like cones, so you have things that you can target, like where to put the nose of the car, where to put the back of the car. Start challenging yourself in different ways, and then get out to like a big track or like a road course if you feel comfortable enough. And then, do that for a while until you feel super comfortable enough with yourself to do tandem.
Yep.
And then you can start diving in and having fun with your friends.
Absolutely. So our last thing is not really a misconception, but it is more advice. And what are we going to talk about?
Just general safety. You want to make sure that your wheels aren't going to fall off, or any other such mishaps could happen. Just basic stuff like, it's you just want to check your oil.
Yep.
Check your brake fluid. Check your power steering fluid if you have power steering.
Check your lug nuts.
Check your lug nuts. Check your wheel bearings. Get the car up on a jack stand.
Do you know what I see the most?
Just wiggle the wheel. What do you see the most?
I see hood pins.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I ruined a car with hood pins.
Yeah. So
look at this. Come here. Check this out. What we got right here? Oh yeah, baby.
Yep, so that's a new wheel bearing.
That's a no-brainer right there.
Exactly. So every time you go out, or if you buy a car, make sure you inspect it, make sure it's safe.
Yep.
And when we say safety, we also mean make sure you're wearing a helmet. Mm-hmm. That's super important. Cody wears an open-faced helmet.
No, I don't anymore.
You don't anymore. You wear a full-faced helmet now?
Too much, and now it's full face.
Yep.
Only. That's another thing I was gonna say. Get a full face helmet. not an open face, unfortunately. Don't let us be hot boys anymore. So
Yep, we're talking not being a hot boy. And if you want to, and it's always important, make sure you get a cage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
if you can
you
afford a
have to
cage,
tandem
if you're
stuff.
going to tandem, you need a cage before you start doing high-speed tandem
Especially
stuff.
if you got a tin can like this.
Yep. And I think another thing, do you see a lot of people disabling airbags before they go out?
Yeah,
or
it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
Absolutely
And so
necessary.
before you go out and you start wanting to drift or tandem with your friends or even do donuts or figure eights where you could possibly...
Be very wary, because I think I've seen like newer G37 sedans go out to upshift and they forget to turn off the traction control completely and they get sideways.
And it
the
thinks you're in a wreck.
Yeah, the car's yaw sensors think that you're wrecking, so it deploys the side airbags. Really great.
Yeah, really loud, really painful. So make sure you disable the airbags. What else? Anything else?
I've never been on fire before, so
Yep.
yeah, you should definitely have a fire extinguisher.
Yeah,
I feel
fire-
like the cars that don't have fire extinguishers are the ones that are more likely to get
Catch
caught
on fire. Yeah, it's
than
kind
the
of like a
ones that
karma
actually
thing.
got-
It is time to wrap up part 1. Let's go ahead and rehash all the points that we went through.
So number 1, it's not going to cost as much as you think it will.
Yes.
Number 2, get a reliable chassis, something that will work all the time and get you seat time.
Yes.
Number 3, it's okay to not be the hot boy at first. You're going to smash it.
Yeah.
It's okay. Look haggard for your learning experiences.
Yeah.
Number 4, don't buy used tires. They do nothing for you.
They do nothing.
No. Number 5, make it sustainable. You want to do this for a long period of time, right? That's the idea.
Yep.
Make it to where you can. Number 6, ask other drivers. We're all very approachable. I'm not going to bite you usually,
Yeah.
but I'll answer any questions you might have if this is something that you're interested in. Most other people will too.
Yep. If you see a Modelo in his hand, that means that he's done driving and he's even more willing to talk to you.
Exactly. 7, baby steps. It might take you a while, but that's okay. You might be really good at first. Usually you're not.
Yeah.
That's okay. Baby steps. Practice makes perfect.
And so
Take your
we'll
time.
go on to our next one, but we are going to be going into more advanced lessons, okay, and
Yes.
techniques in the following parts. So make sure you subscribe, stay tuned. Let's go on to the next point.
Last one. Safety.
Yep.
Don't kill yourself or hurt others. Don't be dumb.
Yeah, don't be dumb. All right, guys. Well, hey, we're all done with this episode. I really appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll see you next episode.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're trying to help all you beginning drifters out here and do misconception videos about not being a hot boy. And Cody's over here being a hot boy. Look at these racing gloves. It's gonna look good.